The player is offered advice on contract matters. Hitting arbitration for the first time means having leverage for the first time. The player has had it with his current team. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2023 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now at the plate, Bart Simpson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Simpson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Michael Waterman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Waterman.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Simpson is there, 1 away. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Simpson looking up. Gone! Now at the plate, Bart Simpson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On the run is Smith, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Dahl, a base hit in his first trip. Simpson, the runner at third with no outs. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Almanzar is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Bart Simpson. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Simpson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And 1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the...
Ready now, Michael Waterman.
Catcher, Michael Waterman.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse.
Digging in now, Bart Simpson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Make it turn. Pick it up. Pick it up.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. 5-2 the final today. Detroit crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Michael Fulmer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. Just over the river from Windsor. Scott Rosales is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Batting second, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
The 3-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Simpson sprinting after it, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1, here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Simpson moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Bart Simpson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Runners off for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Settling in now, Bart Simpson. He singled his last time up.
Simpson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
From the stretch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Boy, way to swing the bat.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Davis has got it, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Almanzar. 2 down. Long throw to the plate. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Standing in, Bart Simpson. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Simpson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Bart Simpson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Pittsburgh used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robert Stevenson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Scott Rosales was only able to work.
Hi,
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale. Stephen Serrano gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Nimmo, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Well.
Now another 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Get down, get
Long
down, get
throw
down.
to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was 1 for 4 with a two-bagger in yesterday's game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 on its way. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Almanzar is under it, and that ends the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Zane Barton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still...
Striding in once again, Bart Simpson. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Leave 1. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
J.D. Davis.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Masters rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
Center fielder number 00, Malik Smith.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Simpson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Bart Simpson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Simpson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting open.
Next up for Detroit, Johnny Montoya. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right.
2-2-2.
To make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Cut. Nobody.
So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Now to the plate, Bart Simpson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High and deep to center field. Smith racing back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Simpson takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate, and it's a 7-2 game now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that, and everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers